if you want smooth, bright under eyes like this. First step is you need to correct any darkness underneath your eyes with a colour corrector. If you skip out this step and you have dark bags, it's going to look ashy, girl. I'm using a colour corrector from NARS, which is my favourite formula. Then you want to pick your concealer of choice. This needs to be about 2 to 3 shades lighter than your normal skin colour. I like to apply this concealer right by the sides of the nose so that when you blend it out, it's going to snatch it in at the same time. I also like to lift my eyes by applying a little bit of the concealer here. These are all the other areas I like to brighten. This step is super important. You want to go in with your normal skin colour concealer and go in between so that when you blend this out, it's not going to be like a harsh edge and it's going to flow nicely. It's very important you let your concealer sit and settle so that the concealer kind of gives the maximum amount of coverage. In the meantime, I'm going to do my contour and blend it out. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes now and it's time to blend out the concealer. I'm going to go in with this setting brush from Real Techniques. It's one of my faves. And you want to slowly tap the concealer like this to keep the coverage. I also love to blend my concealer into a U shape here and connect it so it looks super bright in the centre of your face. Next, it's really important that you set underneath your eyes with a powder puff and a brightening powder. I just reviewed this Charlotte Tilbury one. This Makeup Forever powder is my last trick up my sleeve to get that super bright under eye. I'm using the shade 2 Vanilla and this just adds the ultimate amount of brightness. Look at that before and after. And those are my top tips on how to get the brightest, smoothest under eyes.